Alrighty, y'all. We're getting to Joe's Retro World. Today, I want to talk about a topic that just recently came up in my mind because this is something that's recently happened to me, and I didn't think I would feel this way. And that is, I'm sad to see my PlayStation 4 go. And the reason for that is because, as you can see, I've upgraded to a PlayStation 5. I know some of y'all like, well, Joe, this is a retro channel. I understand that, but this goes with the retro community because eventually the PlayStation 4, the PS5 will be retro in 10 to 15 to 20 years, depending on the progression of the systems. Because, I mean, look where the PlayStation 5 it's came to. Look at it. Look at that. It's crazy. I mean, I have the PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 right there. And those are three different versions because there's a PS1 that was like almost the launch edition right there that you see there. But then there was all kind of different variants, type of types. And then same thing with the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and 4, and to finally we got 5. Okay, and they're always upgrading, they're always changing, we're always buying new systems, and we always talk about how you got to go back and be sure to use your system and play it so that it doesn't brick, because the CPU just dies from the clock, battery going dead or whatever from where you're not using it, it's not being charged or anything like that, or it just disintegrates, or for whatever reason that these systems just die. um, it's usually a lack of not being used. Yeah, a lot of them get abused and then they break from that. But majority of the systems, just go and be thrown in the closet once the upgrade comes out. And I felt that way. I felt very sad with my PlayStation 4. I was wanting a PS5 for because, the hype. I'm not gonna lie, the hype about it, that the graphics, everything, and I was like, man, I can't believe that they're gonna improve already on the PS4 graphics even more. But PC gamers have had this for the longest time, for the longest. Everything has been advanced, sound, graphics, and gameplay, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything has been awesome with them. And so for us console people, we've worked our way up, and we got all the way to the PS5. But I was sad to leave my PS4. And as you can see, I have my PS4 there, right there, just chilling. And if you can't see it, this is my PS4 Slim. It's a 1 terabyte edition. It's only like 3 years old. Maybe, yeah, 3.5, something like that. My wife got it for me for Christmas. And I've been using it and loving it ever since. That was my first system after the PS2 right there. I had a PS2 Fat back in launch time, when it first came out. I can't remember exactly. But I was 21 or 20. Yeah, 21. 21 years old. And I was living in Wilmer, Texas. And I brought it home from Walmart. And I told my daddy, check it out, Dad. I got a new game system. And he was like, what do you mean? And it was the PS2 Fat Edition. Just like that girl right there. Beautiful PS2 Fat. And I remember hooking it up and showing him the feature that it can actually play DVDs too. So it's not just for my game. So if he wanted to sit and watch some movies, on DVD, my dad was going to be able to do it, y'all. And that was one of the happiest memories I ever had. And I do have it is one of my favorites right there. Okay, I got a whole bunch, but that right there by far is one of the best memories I had. Is sitting there opening up a PlayStation 2 at the age of 21 with my daddy, and playing some awesome Need for Speed on the ground with them there. He never did play, but he loved to sit there and watch. Okay, he loved to watch me play the games. He would always trip out on how they looked because he was there when Atari and the ColecoVision, all them first came out, and you know, and he didn't have time for it because he grew up poor, so he was picking cotton while everybody else was enjoying life. So you know, so it just how it was. But he was familiar with all the game systems, you know, growing up, and so getting this PS4 after almost 20 years of not being able to play the game console because I got pneumonia with the PlayStation 2, and all kind of things happened after that to where I didn't play any kind of game system for 20 years. I was 41 years old when I finally got when I didn't get it. My son got it. My son had a PlayStation 4 that he bought, and he had this awesome game a friend of his bought for him, which was Rainbow Six Siege. And when he got that game, he showed me, Dad, you gotta come out, check out this gameplay. And so I went and looked at this game, and that's when I fell in love with the PlayStation 4. And I remember all the good times of sitting there playing those games and just remember how awesome it was. So my retro, you know, revive is from that day. That's where it started. It started all from that day. And ever since, I've been just enjoying it. And that PlayStation 4, my son, you know, it was his system, so I wasn't able to always to use it. It was his system. Came home from work, and I'll be able to sit there and play a few hours. But on the weekends, of course, you know, he was with his friends. So I didn't try to bother my son with it. And so my wife was beautiful enough to buy me one for Christmas. And when I got that beautiful system, oh man, she got me the 1 terabyte. I didn't have to worry about the memory filling up too fast, you know, and I had my own. So I actually built that shelf it's sitting on just because I got that PlayStation 4. Yeah, I wish I had a video of it, of the shelf, the way it looked before I actually did all the modifications. Now, if you go to my Instagram, you can actually see pictures of it, of all this stuff, all the old pictures of all my game systems. So go to Joe's Retro World down in the description. And then you can also go to my Facebook page, and I got other pictures on there too, and other videos you can see on Facebook. You can check the whole history. It's crazy. But yeah, Instagram, it's a good place. It got really high quality pictures to look at. But yeah, I got my PlayStation 4, and just been loving it, enjoying it. And then when I got the PlayStation 5, I completely stopped using my PS4, and the whole time I was thinking about it saying, well, do I throw it away? What do I do with it? Do I just keep it there like the other systems now? Do I add it to my retro collections? And it was really weird. It was really weird because I collect these, and for me to not even know what I'm going to do with my PlayStation 4 was really odd. And that's why I'm making this video, because what are y'all gonna do with your PlayStation 4? What does the future hold for it? Is it gonna just be thrown in the closet for you? I mean, my son literally did that, and it kind of upset me that he did that. I was like, you threw your PlayStation 4 in the closet. He goes, yeah, well, you know, the disc drive didn't work. Oh my God, these are the same stories that I hear of a PS1 or a Sega Saturn or any game console that just stopped working, and instead of fixing it, restoring it, and keeping it for the future to say, hey, this is what it came from, this is where it was at, you know what I'm saying? We throw it away. And I'm trying to say is, don't do that. And I can't believe I was really sad. Are you sad? Have you been sad about it? Have you upgraded to a PS5 and felt the same way? Or did you do like my son and just, bah, that's it? That's what I really would like to know. I would really love to know that if you have the same feelings, the same thought about it. Maybe it was just unique to me, but I say here, you know, in my retro, I got a big huge place. Look at that. Yeah, there's all kind of stuff, y'all. And I look at all the systems and I go through and play them like I've always said. And I know I've repeated this many times in other videos, but not everybody's always watching the same video. So some may hear it, some may not. But I do enjoy playing all of them. I go through and just randomly pick one and play them. And I'm telling y'all should do the same. Enjoy your systems while you have it, because there's nothing like being able to grab a Game Boy DMG, throw in the original Tetris hard copy cartridge, and then hear that beautiful music. Dee, 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 dee. You know, it's cool. But alrighty, y'all. Just wanted to make this video and just give my thoughts and my opinions and what I actually felt. I felt like some of y'all deserve to to know that, hey, you're not the only one that feels this way. That it is okay to feel sad that you're not gonna use your PS4 no more if you choose, but you don't have to. Because what I'm gonna do is keep all the games that I have on there and go back and play them occasionally, but get the upgrade also for the PS5, and then just love them both. But okay, y'all. Until next time, peace and much love from Joe's Retro World.